Hello, welcome in. So, as you may have guessed by the amount that I talked about this while playing the last game, Evil Genius, I've been looking forward to Evil Genius 2 and replaying it for a recording because I did play it on stream. I did do another playthrough, I believe, for my own time. But it has been a while since I've touched it and I have missed it a little bit. So, looking forward to trying it out. Plus, there's a whole bunch of new content that wasn't even out. I played it like day one release. So let's see. I have played as Maximilian. I played as Alika. I'm considering playing Emma because she is Emma was a spy master who saved the world countless times until the day she failed. While the Overlord ruled, she marshaled her resources and prepared for her afterwards. But when order was restored, the world slid back into status quo. Emma was horrified, then furious, then resolute. The world didn't need her to save it; it needed her to end it. And I believe she is the mentor of John Steele, who we didn't play as. What can she do? Pay attention, prioritizes jobs in a certain vicinity, which is, I believe, something that everyone gets. No, work harder. My plans take priority. Increases the spotting power. So she's very good at, like, making sure that enemies can't be sneaking into her base. Bolsters her henchmen, resetting their cooldowns and giving them an edge. And then her history as the head of Hammer has left her with an intimate knowledge of her foes. Her deception minions are more efficient and she can reduce heat more efficiently across the board. Hammer. Not Saber? Interesting. Red Ivan, he was a henchman in the previous game. He's now playable genius. And Polar, I don't really know much about her. Orders minions to do jobs in vicinity. Overclocks a number of minions with AoE improving their performance for a short period of time. And causes her minions to lose morale and smarts more slowly. We'll go with Emma, because she is the one that I was most interested in playing at some point in the future. And then we have our different island options. So we have Crown Gold, details, Forces of Justice threats. So you have a pretty high to medium threat level from all of the different areas. Initial diggable area, 31, 32. And then total diggable is 187. There's underground gold seams. This one is a defensible choke point. I think there's actually stuff that goes under the water here, and so you can eventually build up into there. Vulnerable to smash. So let's see, vulnerable to smash, but they're only medium, whereas Saber's high. Patriot isn't that likely to be a problem for you. All visitors enter through the cover operations center. This one's kind of neat. I think I have played with this one before. And then multi-story helipad, cave network, beautiful casino. You have Jaws can attack, Patriot Saber, Hammer, and all smash. We'll go with something a little more standard, just because. Yeah, just because I don't know too much about the DLC stuffs. Okay, so Abomination. Yeah, Abominations are fun. Cabal is kind of interesting. We'll leave that as an option. Take on side story for a feat of thievery that will never be believed. Yeah, okay. Incredibly useful. Mechanical minions, sure. We're gonna uncheck the Oceans campaign. We'll leave that on. We'll leave on the legendary loot. So everything else we'll leave on. I just don't know much about this Oceans campaign, so. Forgive and forget. We will pathetic fools. Banks guard their gold like babies. But like a baby guards its candy. When good isn't good enough, that's good isn't good enough. That's why we're the best. Agents are more than a match for your average minion. Gold is plentiful, but only if you're willing to work for it. Do what we must. Agents have neither the time nor the inclination to die easily. Gold is the rarest and most valuable resource. We'll go medium. I could also go standard. Yeah. Do that. Forces of justice to medium. Duration of training. Yeah, just so we can keep things kind of moving quickly, but still have some challenge. I do like the ability to really customize difficulty in games, so you can kind of tailor the experience to what you want. You want to like have a slower burn, but you know, relatively easier gameplay. That's an option. So. We're doing the tutorial just because I don't remember what they changed in this too much. The game's not terribly different, but.
New recruits are here.
Use the camera controls to move the camera around your lair.
Yep.
Now use the rotate controls to rotate the camera.
Yep.
You can use the zoom controls to zoom in and out. Use the tilt controls to tilt your camera.
Hold on. Who do you think you are, giving me instructions like that?
I'm here to help by telling you exactly what to do next in a friendly and helpful manner.
I love that there's voice acting, but it was also a little weird.
To do everything I say.
Correct. Step 1. Tell us what you want, and the minions will do it. We're eager to please. And also, eager to live. Please stop looking at me like that. Your lair will be much more impressive once it has more rooms. Open the build menu. You need a place to store your gold. Select the vault icon. Paint tiles over the highlighted area. This will be where we'll build your vault. Gold pallets will increase the amount of gold you can keep in your lair.
Yeah, so it works slightly differently. I kind of like that it forces you to have stuff that's interactable like that.
Once you are done, select confirm to give the
And
order
that
to your
each item
minions.
functions as
Wait for
the
your minions to install the door before moving on.
storage,
All
rather
the
than
furniture
it just
must
being a
first be
flat
collected
storage on
from
the
depot under
floor.
the helipad.
Yeah, so they can just go in and start blasting out the space, and it furnishes itself as they go. Or they furnish the walls up and everything like that. It's kind of neat.
New main objective available.
Now your gold is safe, let's add another room to the lair. Minions
Build a
need to
barracks.
rest after a day of evil deeds. Let's build a barracks. Beds give minions places to sleep when their vitality or morale start to run low. Items can be rotated freely with the rotate controls. Items that need to be placed next to a wall will automatically rotate. Place some beds on the other side of the barracks. Open the systems menu.
So I appreciate how there's a bit more of a freedom to how you can build and customize the spaces. The grid feels a bit smaller compared to the doors,
Optional
for example.
objectives will give you small, frequent challenges. Collect this one now for a reward. Come back here often for main objectives, side stories, and optional objectives. Food is an essential part of any minion's diet. Without it, they'll become more unhealthy and less intelligent. Much less intelligent. Build a mess hall. You can rotate any item in your lair. You can also move them after they've been constructed. Basic food counters restore minion smarts and vitality, and stop stomachs from rumbling.
Restore smarts and vitality. Okay. They have vitality, smarts, and morale, so the overall stat management is a little more easy in this. Getting Gar over. Definitely more straightforward at the very least. Restores morale and vitality.
Time to get my hands dirty. What are our next steps? There had better be a good reason for this.
Just waiting for them to build those counters.
New optional objective available.
It seems we're low on power. Let's fix that before continuing. Build space for a power station. You can place this where you like, but be careful, as it will be a tempting target for enemy agents. Generators power items in the lair. Without it, almost nothing will function. Be careful, as enemy agents will attempt to sabotage your generators if they find them. It sure is dark, isn't it? Are you scared? No? Me neither.
There we go. That'll work for now.
Yes, get on with it.
Okay. And that's the big thing, is I can actually fast forward stuff. So while I'm just stuck waiting, it's not that big of a deal. $3,000 vault capacity for 6 is... We've got way more gold.
Defeated agents lie in body bags on the floor, causing minions to lose morale if they get too close. Build an incinerator in your power station to dispose of them.
Yes, I'm building more space in here.
New main objective available.
Open the character selection panel, then select the Evil Genius portrait to highlight and follow your Evil Genius. With the Evil Genius selected, interact anywhere in the highlighted area to move your genius.
What now? Way ahead of you. All part of the plan.
New main objective available.
You need a control room to send minions into the world. Let's lay down a plan for one.
Salaries paid.
There.
Radio
Items.
repeaters provide broadcast strength, allowing us to maintain criminal networks across the globe. The more broadcast strength you generate with your radio repeaters, the more of the world you can infiltrate. For now, let's just infiltrate a little bit.
So that one. Organizing your networks more effectively. Minions can increase scheme
Optional
income.
Objective complete.
Generates intel. From all. We need lockers, worker bed, muscle bed, science bed.
New main objective available.
Head to the world stage. Each of the highlighted regions is an excellent place to start your journey towards world domination. Select a suggested region, or any other region if you know what you are doing, and scout it to establish a criminal network.
Go ahead and go with Brazil.
Once built, you can use our criminal network to run schemes in this region.
Yeah, so I really do like how this plays out a little more, because you just send them out, they immediately start the job, and that's all there is to it. You don't send people out into the thing and then have to start the job and have to retrieve them manually or
I'm
anything like
all
that.
packed, boss. Send me into the world, and I'll come back with plenty of gold.
Come back? You think you're coming back? No, I'm not having you coming back here. Tracking justice all over the place like mud. They'll follow you right to my door. And then where would we be? Take a little gold for yourself, then send the rest back here. Use your share to live a quiet life. Or else.
Minions will travel to the world and run any scheme you select. You will receive small amounts of gold as they progress. A prison will make for the perfect place to hold your enemies before questioning them.
Collect that reward, collect that reward. Main objective. There you go. Oops. Longer here. Oh.
These holding
Items.
cells hold one prisoner each. If you don't have any free cells, your minions can't capture people. Experiment with interrogating agents. You never know. what
Best results,
secrets
let
you will
them steal
uncover.
before interrogation. Breaks prisoners' resolve more quickly by
Scheme has
replacing the
succeeded.
mattress with one the minions have already worn out. No one can escape without adequate time or preparation. Comes with a camera that informs your minions when someone manages it. That's fun. We have the prison door soundproof, but not for the reason you think. Too many prisoners overheard minions' conversations. The interrogation chair is bigger than I remember it being, but I also think the interrogation animation's a little more involved now. Construct an additional radio repeater? We can do that. Items. $20,000 from schemes? Also something we can do. Gradually removes all heat. Removes all heat. Get intel. You don't have the minion type. Launch scheme.
Optional objective complete.
Oh.
objective available.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Head to the world stage to recruit a scientist.
Cool. Yeah.
Select a scientist scheme. Special schemes are often highlighted on the world stage with colored signs. Keep your eyes open for these important schemes. Once complete, the scheme will yield you a fresh-faced scientist.
I could have done it in a different area of the world and still earn some money.
I'm thinking. Indeed.
Capacity of 21 minions.
I'm ready to uncover the mysteries of the universe for you, boss. What do you want me to research?
Interesting word, research. Implies you're searching for something a second time. You better not be charging me for the same work twice.
Your new scientist appears to believe that we can use a training room to teach our slack-jawed minions how to do specialist jobs. Get one built, and you can find out for sure.
Let's build a corridor really quick this way. We'll build a training room right here. We'll build this. We're gonna have to redo
Each
everything
specialist minion type requires
here.
a trainer of its own.
We want
Request
access to
a
that.
scientist
I believe it's a
trainer.
stairway down or up. It's a stairwell.
Once built, you will be able to instruct your minions to train as scientists. Having more scientists will speed up future research.
Okay, while that's happening, we're going to launch that scheme, confirm.
New main objective available.
With the correct training furniture built in your training room, you can request that your minions train to become specialists. Head to the minion training screen to request training of some new scientists. You should request 2 scientists to be trained. Thankfully, we already have a scientist, so training another should be a breeze. If for some reason one of your scientists disappears, another minion will instantly train until they have this many in your lair again.
Neat.
Useful. Your workers will start to train automatically. They'll learn faster if another minion is able to teach them. Your minions will need somewhere to perform their research.
That is why I remember it being easier to replenish minions. The problem I ran into in Evil Genius is if minions died off entirely of that type, you couldn't train them again unless you had one above them. The end tier, if like for example the marksman fully died off, you're screwed. Just do here like this for now.
A whiteboard is essential for scientists to perform research. As we unlock more potent research, we'll need to provide them with more advanced equipment.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
That's fine, we're making gold. Pretty quickly, too.
New optional objective available.
New optional objective. Hire 6 or more minions, easy enough. Complete one scheme, easy enough. Establish a additional criminal networks, also easy enough. Okay.
A new criminal network has been established. Not enough gold to complete this construction. Salaries paid.
Okay. That took quite a bit of our money out, but fine. We're making money, and we can make it quickly. Ooh. That's a problem. There we go. Oh, I need another whiteboard? Huh. Objective. Nope, that's stats. Objectives. Optional objectives. I don't have any of these I can do. I need 2 more.
New
Okay.
optional objective available.
Well, that optional objective is going to finish soon enough, and that'll earn us some additional money as a result. So we'll do that. Also, keep in mind these videos will be shorter, just so I have a little more flexibility to record. Theoretically, it should let me get ahead of things a little more easily, because you know, if it's only an hour long, then I only need an hour to actually
Open the
find time to
research
record.
screen and take a look at all the diabolical opportunities. Choose any research project and set your scientists researching it. We suggest increasing your minion capacity, but ultimately the choice is yours, oh wise one.
Yep, let's go with that one.
To complete this construction.
Research takes time, and our scientists will let us know when it's complete. Head back to the lair to continue your world domination. This ability increases the importance and speeds of jobs within your area of influence. Move to a busy area of your lair, such as your control room, and trigger the ability.
Do it. Do it right. And do it now.
Notice how your minions come running to help? This can be very useful when you want to give the productivity in your lair a bit of a boost. If your genius isn't in a busy room, try moving to somewhere there are jobs to be done, and try again.
New main objective available.
Side stories are objectives that will unlock powerful additions to your empire. You should start by learning about how guards work. Once you have done that, you can learn about new minion types.
What we need is a little more muscle around here. You there. How much can you lift?
About 70 kilos on a good day, 80 if I use both hands.
Uh-huh. And how many bullet wounds can you take before you give up?
1, maybe 2.
My point exactly. Get out there and find someone strong. Learn their secrets.
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started. One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
Yeah, it seems like a choice to make.
Yes.
New research has been completed.
Force door, laser door, capacitor, improved mining techniques.
Research has begun.
Lets us get stairs and then more. But it'll let us get through this layer of rock here, because there's different levels of hardness.
A scheme has succeeded.
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
If I must.
Get rid of the heat from that area because that one's about to go into lockdown.
What to do immediately, if not sooner.
An intruder has been captured.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
They have a resolve stat, which you break down before you interrogate them to make sure that they actually are susceptible to the interrogation. Which is why one of those cells actually is important, because it breaks their resolve faster.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Guards are important to the security of your lair, but can disappear quicker than a dry martini. Build 2 guard trainers so that your
Now they
minions
suck up
can
the
top up
corpse,
their
throw it
wilting numbers post-haste.
into a container, and then they'll bring it over to here, plug it into the incinerator, and it's gone. So that's less of a management issue now. Oh, I need 2 guard trainers. Okay.
Once constructed, we can use the minion training screen to request our minions start their training to become fully fledged guards. Won't that be nice?
New main objective available.
Head to the minion training screen to request some advanced minions.
4 guards? Okay.
We have 2 guard trainers, so set your lair to always try and maintain 4 guards. When they are defeated in combat, your minions will quickly train and create new guards to take their place at your side. Wow, look at them go. I could do that, but I don't want to. Guards are just one of the muscle-type minions you will be able to find as you expand your empire.
Get this done now.
New optional objective available.
Probably be finishing up the tutorial, I think, by the time we're done with this video.
New main objective available.
Now that you have enough guards to support them, request some guard posts towards the entrance to your lair.
When you don't have any muscle minions to stand guard or something barely worth protecting, minions will station themselves here during high alert and react to agents.
During high alert, your guards will diligently man these aptly named guard posts.
They're useful.
Yes. Get on with it. All part of the plan.
Find the ways to guard.
New main objective available.
We have picked up some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
Yes. There had better be a good reason. Idiots! I want this done first. Indeed. Do it. Do it right. And do it now.
Guards like to use their muscles to defeat agents. Tag this agent for swift termination.
Termination.
To find and kill that intruder now.
Turn on high alert and watch as your minions scurry to deal with any tagged agents they find in your lair.
Yeah, press and hold to activate.
Sound the alarms.
And apparently I am tired.
Nicely done. Turn off high alert once you have finished dancing. Fisticuffs are an occupational hazard for your guards and lowers their vitality. A short stay in the infirmary can patch them right up.
Very...
An intensive care pod like this can officially deal with 1,000 boo-boos per hour. Actual results may vary. If a minion's vitality gets too low, they will go to the closest infirmary to attempt to heal. If their vitality reaches 0, then it might be time to hire a new minion.
Yeah, probably.
I want that minion taken in alive.
A minion has been captured.
Escort prisoner. Interrogate him. Her.
Research has been paused. Interrogation successful. New main objective available.
Well done. Your horde of...
Now this is more like it. Tell me, what do you bench press?
The biggest one.
Sounds like Brick from Borderlands.
Right. Okay. Not quite what I expected. How many bullet wounds would it take to kill you?
The biggest one.
Are you okay? Wait, I don't want to know. You're hired.
1 down, 2 to go. Select a new minion side story from the objective screen.
You. Are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be giving off sparks?
Yes, boss. That's how we know it's turned on.
It looks broken to me. Don't you repair these things?
We try, but it hurts. The sparks, you see.
I can't rule the world from a ramshackle lair with hunk-of-junk equipment. Kidnap a specialist, interrogate them, find out how to repair these things.
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started. One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
Research has begun.
Oh, the networks give us passive income. I forgot about that.
A scheme has
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
Time to get my hands dirty.
We have captured an intruder.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
Gallery, I've got henchmen, workers, muscle, science.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
Okay. And I can't preset the quantity I want of that type, so that's a little unfortunate.
New main objective available.
Request the amount of this specialist you want in your lair. Your minions will always try to keep to this number. Your workers will start to train automatically. They'll learn faster if another minion is able to teach them.
Okay. There we go. Maybe we'll finish this objective so that I can just start the next one at the next video. This definitely is going by a lot faster than I did
Research has been
remember it
paused.
feeling. Stats. Ah yes, now we have technician. Optional. Gotta finish one more research project. Working on the gold from schemes. Most of this just gives us money anyway, and we're pretty much tapped out at the moment.
New main objective available.
Things always have a tendency to explode, and this leads to fire. Having fire extinguishers nearby is never a bad thing. Any of your minions can pick up and use a fire extinguisher.
Well, it's interesting. They just take a lot of crap in their daily lives for once. Here's a place for them to give it. Hmm.
New optional objective available. New main objective available.
You can deploy devious traps throughout the corridors of your lair to help fend off snooping agents. Make sure you train enough technicians to keep all your traps in working order. Traps won't trigger if their durability gets too low.
Okay. I remember traps actually being a lot more interesting in this too, because they just trigger. They don't have to have sensors built in and all that. It's a little more freeform on how you want to build
New
them.
main objective available.
We have picked up some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents. This agent looks like they might have some juicy information. Tag them for capture.
Locate and grab that intruder.
Capturing agents such as this investigator is a great way of ensuring they don't inform the authorities of your dastardly deeds.
This is gonna go on a little long. We got power. Oh right, minions leave body bags now.
Salaries paid. An intruder has been captured.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Being a clever technician is brain-straining work, and this drains smarts. When a minion's smarts drops to critical levels, they'll need to study in the archive. A re-educator will teach your minions everything they need to know about the world and how it works. Greed is good, and so on. A minion will always attempt to rest before their smarts becomes critical. If their smarts is this low, it often means an agent has bamboozled them.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Do I have any optional objectives I can click on? Yes. Cool. And I don't think anyone needs to run the money, it just gets filled up, basically.
A new tier of research has been unlocked. New main objective available.
Fantastic. Your technicians will ensure that all of your technical doohickeys stay in perfect working order.
You there, the one in the apron. What is it you do around here?
Me? I repair things, prevent breakages, turn things off and on again.
Ah, the most important function.
Oh, good. We need someone to keep the lair in good working order. If you come across any corpses, just don't turn them back on. I like them that way.
Our lair is getting busy. Just one more side story to go.
Yeah, but we will do that later. Now I'm gonna call this a video, and we'll get started on the next block. Well, thanks for joining me. Hope you're enjoying this so far. It is definitely an interesting game. I do think this one did a lot for the quality of life. Looking forward to playing through it again. Have yourself a good one, and remember, be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourselves. See you around.